Rocky. Oh, mate.
Hi, Bouris.
Hey, good to see you, mate. Long
Pleasure
time.
to be here, mate. Pleasure
Long
to be
time.
here.
Long
Yeah.
time. You look very sharp, mate.
Thank you.
How you feel?
I feel great.
Yeah.
Yep.
How's your weight?
Weight's
Weight?
fantastic. Yep. Weight's fully on track.
Yeah.
Thanks to Jordan Sullivan,
Oh,
my
you-
dietitian. Yep.
So
Still
Geordie's
working-
looking after you?
Still working with Jordan, so. helps me out.
So therefore you'll make weight. If Geordie's looking after you, you'll make weight.
That's right.
I've never seen you so big. I mean, I've been watching some of the videos and some of the YouTube stuff's been coming out. You look amazing. What's it like fighting at this division? You know, you've had one fight, so what's it like at this division? Now, you always were a big kid, but I do remember though when you were featherweight. You know, I've seen you fight in like 10 kilos, 15 kilos lighter. What's it like fighting this weight?
Now I'm solely focused on my performance, and I feel that it's much healthier for me. Again, you got to cut weight. Like, that's part of the game, but I'm not going to the same extent that I used to.
You used to cut weight pretty heavy.
I did, yeah. But I'm like, I mean, it is what it is. That was my decision.
Yeah.
But now I feel this is a very positive move for my career, and I feel like it's going to really show on next Wednesday.
So you know the old story, the styles win fights. You like to fight in close. Well, you can fight out wide, but you can fight in close too. That's where you won most of your fights, in close, and you've finished a lot of blokes in close. In fact, I've been there. I've watched you do it. Do you think Thurman's going to let you do that? He's got ring craft.
No, I don't think he will, but I think that later in the fight, he won't have a choice. So I think he's on old legs now. He's not the same man that he used to be. And I've been working hard. I've been working hard in the ring. I'm prepared for him to move around. So my footwork has increased significantly. So, whatever he brings, I'll approach the fight on what I'm up against, and I can only judge that when I'm in there. But, I'm on top of this, so I've got this one.
You've been getting plenty good sparring in?
I've been getting some great sparring here in Sydney. Just the local boys have all been helping me out and have been fantastic for me.
So, the elephant in the room, mate. Like we have to address it. I've watched, and in fact, I've been at many of your fights, and in fact, I've been in the room with you in many of your fights, and I think you've been with Jeff since you were, I think maybe 16, 15, probably around that territory. You went to Mexico with him. He's been in every fight. He's been in your corner. He's not going to be in your corner for this fight. How do you feel about that? How do you adjust to that? That's probably a better question. How do you adjust to that?
Yeah, I mean, Jeff and I are tight, but this is the fight game, and there's no one in there to help me at the end of the day. So, I've blocked out any outside noise. I'm just focused on what I have to do myself. So, I haven't let anything bother me.
Who's going to be in your corner then? Who's going to substitute Jeff? I know Dom, your dad's there, but he's been at all you in the corner every time.
That's right.
Who's going to be training, or your trainer is going to be the coach that's telling you what to do?
So my corner will consist of the same corner I had for my previous fight. I had Curtis Scott, my brother Levi, and my dad. So they've been right beside me throughout camp. They've been there for my benefit, and they all understand that. And I'm fully confident leading into the fight. It's not my first rodeo, so
that's for sure.
Yeah, so I'm very confident.
You're 27 now.
That's right.
I think you've probably been fighting for about 12 years.
I've been professional 10 years now.
10 years now.
Yeah.
And you've had a lot of fights, and you've had a lot of spars. You've been to a lot of camps, and you've rubbed shoulders with all sorts of people around the world, literally around the world. Is it you at a point now where you think, or you feel as though that you could probably control most of the outcomes anyway? At the end of each round, you know what you got to do. You're in the ring, you're there, you know what's happening. You sit down on the chair, and you're putting water on your head and sort of helping you out a little bit. But do you feel as though you've done enough of this to know, or feel as though that you can control the process yourself?
100%. I've been doing this a long time, as you just stated. I'm ready. I've done my homework on Keith, but ultimately it's got to be me who's doing my job and fighting my fight. So that's my plan, and that's the way I'm going to go about it. So
Are we going to see Brock Jarvis, pressuring people? Like, you're going to be putting pressure on him, or are you going to play it out a little bit more? So watch his legs go.
I'm going to do it all. Whatever it takes to get the victory. That's what I'm in there to do. Actually, I'm in there to get the knockout each time. That's what I look for. So.
Well, I heard him say TikTok knockout. How do you respond to that?
I have no response to that garbage. I don't even know what that means, to be honest. I don't know if you know what that means, but it comes out of these outrageous sayings that everyone says, "Oh, he's such a good talker," but he's not really. I don't even, none of it even makes sense to me. So, look, I plan on shutting his big mouth up, and I can't wait.
Well, you're our Australian fighter in this fight, mate, and all of Australia's going to be going for you. And I actually spoke to Liam Parra a little while ago, and Liam said, notwithstanding that you and he have had a bit of history, that he's backing you. He wants Brock Jarvis to win this fight. I think all of Australia wants Brock Jarvis to take this opportunity to re-establish himself in the fight game, in this division, for the future. Good to see you, mate.
Thank you, Mr. Bouris. Much appreciated.
Since when have you called me Mr. Bouris?
Mr. Bouris, mate.
You idiot.
It's a sign of respect.
Yeah, I know.